Hello everyone. Do you often get lost in a sea of STL files trying to find the correct STL file? I'm sure you have, and well, you can see that I have a solution. I don't think this is really well known, but I find this really useful. This is another one of the pieces of software that I forgot to mention in the useful software video, so yeah, definitely check that out as well, plus the playthrough video if you're interested in that. But yeah, you can see that this shell extension generates thumbnails for your STL files, and you can also see that you can double click on them and it will pop up with the STL Viewer, so you can take a closer look at the parts. And no, this is another rendering error, by the way. This part is actually designed that way. So far I haven't seen any issues with the way this viewer renders any of the STL files. I don't know why SMUF is designed this way, but the file is actually like that, so it's not a rendering issue. But anyway, it gives you a nice viewer for this, and plus it gives you a bunch of thumbnails, so I think this is actually pretty useful. And yeah, it's also available for free on GitHub. This was initially a part of something called Marlin 3D printer tool, so it's a bunch of software tools for doing some calibration for your Marlin based 3D printer. Well, I don't really have a Marlin based 3D printer, so I don't really care about that, but they actually separated it down the line, so it's on its own separate repository right now. So yeah, you can download it from here. I'm going to link this in the description below. It's just an MSI installer, but you can also find the source code here if you're interested, and you can even probably you can build it from here as well if you don't trust the release. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You just use that MSI installer and well, you get the thumbnails and the viewer. So yeah, I thought I should mention this because I really like this. It makes life a lot easier than opening each and every one of the STL files until you find the correct one, especially if they're named badly. Not saying that for the SMUF, by the way, but in general. And yeah, you can view these with the slicer obviously, but either you have to drag them on the slicer or open them one by one with the slicer, etc. It takes time. This is just much quicker to see them in their thumbnail form until you find the correct one. So yeah, I think this is a pretty useful piece of software, so if you think the same way, you can find it in the description below. But well, yeah, this is a pretty quick video, so that's it for this video. So I hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave me a like down below, and thanks for watching.